Hopefully not.
Shit. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Quiet on the set. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where somebody experiences technical difficulties and we can't figure out what the fuck's going on.
And it's not me this time.
Yeah, Slobs is not cooperating on my end. And
Jacob Bon, welcome. How are you? Thank you for the host. Thank you very much. And welcome to today's show. What happened? Your Slobs went belly up just as we were going live?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out whether my Slobs is cooperating today or not here in just a minute, I'm gonna guess. After yesterday's pixelated hallucination show. That screenshot's a little fucked up, but anyway, it is Taco Tuesday right here on NBNN. It is January 28th, 2020. Yeah, 2020.
Yep.
2020 just sounds really weird, but yes, January's coming to an end. We're 2 days away from release 74. I'm testing 1, 2, 3. Lips not cooperating this morning, I'll tell you what. But we've got news, we've got updates, we've got all sorts of shenanigans around here. Let's start up the day. Let's actually get a giveaway going early. Nope, what? No video again?
Nope, looks like crap.
Looks like crap, huh? Okay, let's see something. Let's see if I can do this on the fly.
You're doing something, man.
I'm gonna be doing something, that's right.
Well, the funny thing is, I can't actually get to marbles on stream. It as soon as I take my mouse and go over to that monitor.
All right, I'm gonna do this and just hope that we're gonna do it anyway. Hang on 1 second, folks. Let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll do this to the video.
You'll do that, and then do that, and then do that, and then that. And then see what ends up happening. And hi, Lancel and Draken. How y'all doing? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Won't let me make that change on the fly. So let's see if that had anything to do with it. And hopefully a quick bump will fix it. But
Mm-hmm.
we shall see in a moment. Otherwise, I was opening a giveaway, giving away a pair of Merits emotes, fitness and yoga emotes for a giveaway. So, exclamation, I love free shit. As we do technical difficulties week here at the end of January. I hate this shit. I hate when this happens, I tell you what.
And I am ready to go back to Texas.
Go back to what? Texas?
Texas.
Ah?
But I have to wait for tattoo.
Is our weather too much for you?
No, I just miss my bed and
well.
and people. And doing bad things to people that want it.
You just miss your playmates, is what you're saying. What you're saying. You got to make new playmates, man. What's the problem?
Lots of. Yeah. Well, like so the room I'm staying, it's not actually a room; it's a loft. And so if I actually did play, that means that it's over the living room. So everything's going to be heard. Everything.
Well, okay. That's what headphones are for, aren't they?
That and other bedrooms. So, yeah.
Yeah, I restarted the video, folks, so let's see if that makes any difference. If not, I gotta go mess with something in slobs for tomorrow.
Screw you, I'm not staying here until spring break. I am ready to go home.
He can just come back for spring break. I mean, you know.
Oh, no.
Get one of those cheap flights into Florida.
There is no cheap flights into Florida during spring break.
You'd be surprised. Come on, it's less than $200 most of the year to go from here to Texas. So come on. You want to get on Spirit Airlines for $69 with you and the clothes on your back? You're out of there.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's like I also need a carry-on.
Well.
And you know what they do for that carry-on? They charge you $75 for that carry-on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, moving right along, we've got some early release notes, we've got some QA complaints, we've got some feedback from the devs, all sorts of interesting stuff happening out there in the world. And
we've got some technical difficulties that we can discuss.
All sorts of technical difficulties, for crying out loud. As a matter of fact, I should probably close that down. Is
running, but it's really choppy.
Yes, I think I just found something that was holding all that up, so hold on here. I'm shutting down that process. That might just...
Stop downloading porn while we're streaming.
No, I just rebooted right before the show, and I had a shit ton of browser windows that were just sitting in the background spinning, so I just ended all those processes. That should hopefully speed things up. If not, I apologize. But what am I looking for? Oh, yeah, I'm looking for comments on YouTube. This was a cool one.
If his audio's looping, that he might have an open tab with his stream open.
No, it shouldn't have any loops. Sounds good on this side, at least.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
That's a stream. Yeah. Watching my own stream is painful enough. Why would I want to watch it?
Why would you watch to begin with? I don't get it. But
so the release notes that are currently out, early iteration of it, brought to us by Elgarian.
Yes, very interesting turn there to see this, but he makes commentary down there as well on But where are we going to start? We're going to start on the forum post, or are we going to jump right to the draft, or what are we going to do with this here?
Oh, wait, hold on. I just got a subscription from Hollyhock.
Hollyhock!
You know what that means?
It means he gets to give us a track number.
Wait. Which one's choppy? Mine or Laz's?
Probably mine.
Yeah, and track number 1 to 52. They're Holly.
Or random. He can chop random.
Yeah. Number 11. So that is Pixels Raceway 2.
Pixels Raceway 2.
Yeah, and hold on. Let me actually go to... I kind of fixed it. Let's go ahead and bring that up. And let's go ahead and click start in...
Yep, waiting for it. Hold on. Okay, good.
3, 2, 1, start. You've got 69 seconds to join in on both streams for the chance to win some scrolls. If you win...
Fatal error!
If Laz or myself wins, you're supposed to send me all your scrolls.
Marbles just crashed.
Marbles just crashed on you.
So it did.
Mine is starting to chop. Why is mine starting to chop? Mine shouldn't, unless it's the Twitch server that it's going through. I don't know. But
Marbles on stream is not cooperating. Let's see.
Let's see.
Says the app is running.
Probably Twitch's fault because
that would be excuse me, Steam's fault, wouldn't it?
No. Like the stream getting choppy. I will say that like within Slobs, they actually changed the way that you connect to Twitch to where it's just one generalized connection, whereas before you used to be able to actually set which server you're going to. So
you can still do that.
It's not as easy, but I'm looking at my performance metrics inside of Slobs, and it's like, yay.
All right, I'm going to try and get in here right under the gun for you folks, so get ready to hit play.
Yeah. I'm winning. I'm no longer in the lead. You're in the lead now. It's okay. You'll hit these tires and then come to a standstill. Oh, Famines took over. Oh, you're still in the lead. Econdis is now in the lead.
All right. Game's up. Get everybody in. Exclamation play, because I'm going to get right into the game since it's already started.
Yeah, and mine's
play.
Into it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, who's gonna win? Is it gonna be Draken? Only a couple more rows of tires to go through.
Last chance.
Is it gonna be Draken? Oh.
We're just a little behind here, folks.
Just a little. So far, it's like we're right at the end where we can see the end as we're waiting for people to go through the last set of tires and get hung up.
Yep, we're just getting started on this side, so.
And Lancel snuck by everybody that was hung up in the tires.
And look at that, me and Econdis off down the track. Econdis is trying to knock me out.
So, Lancel, you've got some scrolls coming your way.
Congrats, Lancel.
And Lancel, Lancer main. And then from there. And I really don't like having my microphone right between my hands and the keyboard.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say something, but I know you're on temporary duty over there, and it's not gonna be forever. If that's the way you were set up, I would have complained a long time ago. Clickety, 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 clickety.
Just because you get to hear everything.
Yes, absolutely.
Lance, your scrolls are in the mail.
We got Econdis in the lead. Venetrix going, nope, not any longer, as he gets shot down the track, but he's hung up. And both of them trying to get through this batch of tires. We're almost to the end.
Then, well, we're waiting for you to do things.
Lancel, ejected or killed? Looks like she was killed. And these two guys battling it out, but Venetrix now up front. And ricochets off the tires. Econdis blasts through and stops. Now they're just both sitting there spinning. Who's going to come from behind and steal the win from these guys? We're going to see.
It's not going to be me. That's all I got to say. Yes, and no, they have not fixed that bug where someone is randomly standing or they're in the wrong location because it's not updating that somehow.
Aaron Pope goes ahead and blasts it open. Econdis gets knocked in for the win. Congratulations, Econdis. Aaron, I love your profile picture there, buddy. That's some good taste.
Oh?
I believe that's a picture of the legendary Randy Rhodes, if I'm correct.
I would tell you if I could see it, but I can't see
it. Well, you won, so don't worry about it.
I won? Sweet.
No, Econdis. He says, damn. I'm still stuck on tires on his screen.
What?
That's what he said. I don't know. I'm just reading it. He's sitting here waiting for his scrolls already. Yeah, that's for sure.
On my screen, we're playing something else.
Sure, zone. We'll do that. There we go.
I tried to play a Royale match, but
come on, what's going on here?
Yeah, God damn it, Twitch, get your shit together. It's all Twitch's fault.
It's all Twitch's fault. And Aaron says, yes, it is. That's exactly who I thought it was. It's a very famous, very popular pitcher there.
Yeah. Because
it's really funny. Oh, there it
60
is.
frames per second. Play now. Play. So are you ready to talk about some release notes, QA release notes?
Yes, like I was saying, where are we starting? Are we going directly to the post, or are we going to the forum post for starters?
Well, let's just go to the actual draft release notes, because otherwise you're just reading a bunch of Elgarian comments about stuff where there's much more information in the actual text of what's coming in release 74.
Okay, if that's how you want to go with it. We got no script here, folks. We make this up as we go every day. Almost 6 years doing this shit. 6.
It's been a long time. Release 74 goes live on Thursday.
It does. Thursday.
Release 74 includes lots of exciting updates, include insert amazing cool stuff here and more. I just love the fact that, like, the number of stuff like in this that says insert text here.
You may want to hit refresh.
Wait, it was updated in the last 5 minutes?
I don't know. I'm not looking at where are you starting from the top? Please
The
read
very
this.
first, the second paragraph, the one that says release 74.
Okay, yeah.
Then from there, I'm going to skip
Insert
down
amazing cool stuff. I see where
to,
you're at.
yeah. Now I'm skipping down to story and scenes because I can. Because the Envy Angel returns, and the envious witch has somehow managed to miss Sequana's day yet again, and now she's especially mad.
Ding dong.
Poor Hyun, the courier, did not learn from last year's folly and once again attempted to cut through her territory. And wouldn't you have guessed it, she stole his letters. Again. And I love the fact that I'm watching Elgarian edit this at live. If you're paying attention down.
Well, that's why I wanted to know if you wanted to start on the post, because the post goes into this, he's not used to doing work with a bunch of people actually watching him, let alone now putting it live on stream.
That's okay.
Yeah. He's got about 15 people here watching what he's editing as he's updating this as we're recording on it.
Yeah. Krampus is going dormant. And then Upper Tiers Reborn for Release 74. Lots of changes are being made to the Upper Tiers to try and bring it into balance and use it as a model for other scenes. And as Chris stated on a stream, that liches have always... Or wait, how do you pronounce that word there, Laz?
Lich?
Not lich. Oh, wait. Leeches.
You want the leeches? Got the bloodsuckers out, the leeches?
Yeah. Blood-sucking leeches that float and are undead. Oh, liches. Oh, yeah. Liches. Have always been one of the weakest creatures. You doing good? Hold on.
Weakest creatures? We got somebody having a episode?
No.
Hang on. I gotta run to the door. Go ahead and read.
Yeah. Then from there, their stats have been improved, and more importantly, they are now higher level with more abilities. High level Lich Mages can push players away from them, and Lich Fighters can pull players towards them. Lich of melee variety can also enrage, and Lich have several new damage type spells in their arsenal. The waves are set up to be a minimum time before the next type of waves spawns, but a while back they were changed to almost instantly respawn if you killed them before that time. This is fun, but when spawning content that is trivial and respawning almost instantly, but still gives modest rewards, it is problematic. I remember that we get between wave spawners for the early wave is 8 and increases to 15 seconds for the later waves. This isn't huge, but gives players a moment to breathe, and also reduces the slaughterfest that is the early waves. Yeah. I love the fact that Elgarian is actually editing that paragraph as I'm reading it. The first stone spawns in the middle killed, but buffs nearby creatures. This is only working in the current build, and it plans on fixing it for today's QA build, which more than likely got delayed because of his tweets. In today's build, it will not be tied to waves, but rather an independent spawn that has a 5-minute respawn timer. That will allow players to plan when they kill it to allow some waves to be killed with no stone interference. 2 additional waves have been added onto the end that have more difficult challenges. These will generate less XP per hour, but will have some more significant loot rewards added onto them.
More loots.
Yeah, so yeah. So
edit.
keep typing there, Garian. Keep typing. Then after that, user interface, the Ink dialogue system, which is a to be filled in later. that is something where I have not seen a way to interact with on the QA system as of yet.
It's there.
Okay. Because I went up to one of my NPC vendors and tried to see if I could do something with them, and it may have been the patch that I was looking at that it wasn't integrated yet. Have you actually seen it, Laz?
I've heard there was a little faux pas there with it as well. Zelgatus, yeah, we're aware there's some funkiness going on with the servers and shit today. We'll work on it and see if we can't tweak it to catch up with whatever they're doing over there for tomorrow's show. But just bear with us. Excuse me. My understanding is that they tied the Inky testing to one NPC that was a reward, and not everybody could have access to it. So there was only certain people. That's what I understand. It was
kind of silly.
It was linked to one of the automatons, which was a pledgery reward instead of like so that you could be tested with that.
Yeah, considering that wasn't like published anywhere other than one of Chris's streams.
Well, we'll be talking about that here shortly.
Yeah. Crafting and economy changes, that is also to be inserted. Player towns and housing. Check for new deco.
New deco.
Yeah,
cool.
New deco. Yeah. Then from there, the combat balance, the thing that people are up in arms about.
They're always up in arms about combat balance. Anytime they tweak something, everybody gets crazy around here.
Well, Shroud math, man. Shroud math.
Yeah, I agree.
Shroud math has always been problematic and will continue to be problematic, and it will be something that I think as soon as the Shroud math is actually exposed to Lua, then we'll end up with people actually going through and saying, hey, there's problems with your math. This decimal place is in the wrong place. Which has happened before. Yes, but Skanky, this is actually eventually we're going to get to a forum post about the QA, and we'll talk about that.
Yes, in just a moment. So just
just a couple minutes because we don't really have that much more to read. Combat balance as part of the 2020 vision post. Chris indicated combat balancing efforts will be a big part of changes coming to Shroud this year. Read what Chris has planned for combat balance changes in the forums. And then the simultaneous use of identical artifacts. Coming in release 74, expect a wide range of artifacts to no longer allow multiple simultaneous use, because that technically, according to Chris, is a bug.
Why give me a second ring slot if you're gonna just hinder it by doing that?
Hey man, for instance,
I can wield 2 daggers. I can wield 2 spears. I should be able to wield 2 rings.
I'm still waiting for the ability to actually craft my own rings with my own stats as well as my own belts.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go.
So that way I don't have to rely on the artifact system, which was actually put in there just as a band-aid until something else could happen. And then we end up with 150 different artifacts that can be found.
You mean like the new artifacts coming in?
Like the new Envy artifact, Envy Angel artifact that will be coming out. And the most powerful bow out there is the Envy bow, according to some. So, for instance, if your character will no longer be able to use dual swords, onks, or even rings of the exact same variety in each hand or ring slot. That's it. Yeah, stop being able to equip 2 of the same artifact. Yeah. Wording problem. Simultaneous use of related artifacts. Also expect a variety of similar artifacts to be prohibited from simultaneous use. Examples will vary, but Rings of the Frogkin will not be allowed with Rings of the Cuddlekin, and Vexlin wands with Wands of Undying Embers.
Well, I think the wands are already in place, but
Yeah.
See, don't get me started.
It's stupid. Those are technically not the same thing.
Well, I gotta agree with you. That's why I said don't get me started. While they have a couple of the same effects, they don't have the same effects, and
they're related. They're not the same. Allow them. Then
there's a reason why I wear one over the other. If anybody doesn't know what that is, it's the dex boost that one has.
First edition, yo. Which rule from first edition? Because that's only been like 30 years since I played that. First edition. It's been
first edition.
Second edition.
Nobody plays first edition. That sucks.
But Caffeine has this game with a bunch of tweens coming up that he's going to be GMing and teaching how to play soon. Then character slots, equipable item change, one of each artifact. Also, some artifacts similar to each other will be affected, as we just said in the above paragraphs. Then after that, performance check.
Performance
check. The release 74 rewards programs. They're going to go with a heart-shaped footstool, heart spear, heart top hat. That's if you are a subscriber. Then if you log into the game in February, you'll be receiving the Breathe Hearts emote.
Breathe Hearts.
And Valentine's is known as Sequanis Day in game. Yeah. Then a QA testing program. program will be returning in release 75 with Ravlox at the helm.
Ravlox at the helm.
And then community member Rinaldi provided helpful input on the forums about the status of our QA testing, which you want to bring that up?
What's that?
Then thank you so much for reading. Just join us for blank link to vision, blank insert here, blank Chris's Twitter feed, insert here, give intro to 2020 vision, breakdown listed to summary, and more. And you ready? And
what I want to know is what happened to the calendar links. Where are our calendar links with the copy paste here? That's what I want to know. But
I don't know. Where's that link to NBNN news?
Yeah, where are the calendar links? There was 2 of them there. Ours and Avatar's Circle. What happened to them?
Well, Econdis, as far as that QA testing that they never told us was paused, it was only questioned directly to them for 150 times, like every single month. What about the status of the tip program? What about this?
Just almost the tip.
Every single live stream.
Just the tip. Who won the tip program?
Yeah, but it appears Ravlox is going to be bringing that back, and then I'm sorry. If I wanted it. What?
Preston, they're not passing out. They're dropping dead on the streets. That's my understanding. But
wait. Is Thradia outside? Hold on.
Thradia is outside your shop? No shit. Holy crap. That's going to be funny. That's going to be funny. Let's see this. Stratia actually going to be here? Hang on, folks. We got all sorts of crazy stuff going on today. Streamer programs also being worked on, Famines. We haven't gotten too much updated news yet, but we do have, well, again, we're going to go into this here and then we will hopefully get some information in the next month or two. Okay, what is he doing there?
He's letting her in the building.
He's right there. I'm thinking he's trying to grab another seat.
No, Thraddy is here.
Grab another seat. Sit her down. Say hello.
Okay.
Let her sit in the black seat.
Wait, you want her to sit here?
She is better looking.
Okay.
It will increase the ratings.
You can do the rest of the...
But she's going to have to do it topless.
You said fun. Caffeine, I don't think you want me to announce that to the world.
Sure you do. She's going to hear it in replays anyway.
Caffeine wants you to do the show topless.
I'm just going to have to.
He'll tip you $5.
American.
$5 American, not Canadian.
That makes a difference, you know.
Maybe it does make a huge difference. So yeah.
Hi, Thraddy.
Yes. Lad says hi. Are you going to go see him in Deltona?
Oh, come on. Peek in and say hello.
Okay.
Hey, then take 75 straight up. It's a 2-hour shot.
Yeah, 75 straight up. It's 2 hours from here.
Or I-4. I'm sorry, I-4.
I-4. He doesn't know where he's going. Now he's changing the highway from 75 to I-4. But yes.
I-4.
Okay. So we just finished off the Release 74 QA notes. Don't forget, Elgarian is currently in the process of editing those.
Release notes.
Release notes. Expect lots of changes there.
All right. Before we move on, we're going to close the first giveaway.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, because we're a little behind. Well, a little behind today. A little behind.
Behind is relative. You should know that. Because where are we going next? Are we going to go to that post about the QA server?
Yes, because I actually just want to read some of that and then jump down to Ravlox's comments and all the updates there. So
Yes.
because people are going to be curious about this, and of course, we got a time schedule to adhere to.
Oh,
but congrats, Venetrix.
We've got something. So on the QA server, Rinaldi made a forum post about problems with QA testing. The intent of this post is to provide constructive feedback and to help Soda improve and be successful. I'm a long-time bug hunter for 4 years. Tested on every QA, every release of the QA and public server. Recently, I've been greatly curtailed in my bug testing for the reasons listed below. It is difficult for me to justify using my valuable time on QA as long as these issues persist. I believe QA testing is and will continue to be insufficient because of the problems listed below. 1. No release patch notes. This is a critical issue. How are players supposed to know what to test if they don't know which features and items have been added? Note, commenting about QA during a live stream is not a satisfactory replacement for formal patch notes. QA patch notes should be released promptly with each patch.
Now, we're talking QA here,
QA
not
patch
regular
notes.
patch
Yeah.
notes. So just so everybody understands
Serena.
this.
Wait, hold on. Is that better for you, Serena? Get right on top of the mic. But yes, the QA server definitely needs its own set of patch notes as well as direction on, hey, we want you to go test this specific thing. And that way we can actually focus on that one item to address at a time. Then after that, number 2, unaddressed bug reports or response with no response from devs. This was a huge issue before Ravlox joined the team. Massive amounts of bug reports went completely unaddressed. despite being reported multiple times over many releases. And while there has been recently a tremendous improvement because of Ravelox, there are still bug reports that are unaddressed. Yes, that is true. And I'm not actually whispering. Yeah, I'm not.
You sound
Maybe
like
I am.
it. Sounds like you're like, you got an audience now, so all of a sudden
I do
he's
have an
like,
audience. So yeah. It's
I
like,
can hear him just fine.
yeah.
yeah.
Tell
It-
Tradia the audience demands that she sticks her head in the screen at least to say hello. She made the
Tradia,
trip. She's
your
there in the
presence is
studio.
being requested.
She said she might at the end of the show.
She
So
said
you
it
have
can
to
wait.
watch till the end.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. It's going to be something. And then poor communication regarding the bug testing rewards program.
Bug.
Is the program still in effect? I asked this question on a recent live stream, and the response, which was both uninformative and disappointing, was basically, I don't know. Maybe someone was involved with it at some time. I've asked several people who frequently test on QA, and none of them have received rewards for over a year. I know rewards are done by lottery, but my informal poll suggests a defunct reward system. A clear and definitive update statement should be posted in the forum and announced on the live stream regarding whether the reward program is still in effect. If rewards are being given out, then create a simple monthly post stating bug rewards were issued for this month. And if time permits, list the reward and the player who received it. Yes, feedback is important.
Feedback.
It's like the live stream rewards where Chris actually would go out and say, hey, I'm weeks behind on sending out those. I'm caught up now. So yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. The caffeine, that is probably true. I probably would receive many more bits if Thradia actually did come over here and peek in and say hi and do other weird things. Although I think she's going to slap you next when she's back home.
I'm
I don't
sure.
know why. Yeah. And then people are just passing out from the coronavirus. Not much incentive to test on QA. Many people test on QA simply because they want to improve the game and they don't expect anything in return. That is a statement from Ronaldi. I tested before and after bug rewards were a thing. However, I do think that some compensation for testing would be nice. In effect, the time a player spends on QA testing is time that could have been spent on advancing his or her avatar in the public release. So QA testing may occur at the expense of one's avatar. The bug rewards program did help provide some compensation, but only a few testers are given rewards each release. And then Thraddy's like just typing away on her phone, and it's like, and then someone's like looking over her shoulder, and it's like, man, what is she doing? Because I don't see anything coming up in Discord. My Facebook Messenger's not going off. And
why should she be texting you and she's sitting right there, for crying out loud?
People are weird, man.
Yeah,
People
I know.
Yeah.
She's chatting in Discord. That's what she's doing.
It's not, yeah. But yes, not much incentive to test on QA because you know what? We don't know what to test, and we don't know whether or not what we're doing is actually being looked at or examined. So it looks like Ravelox is on top of those problems. And as we read in the release 74 notes for the next release, that is something that is coming back as far as the tip program, and Ravelox is going to be spearheading that.
Let's jump to his post and let everybody know what he had to say.
Hold on. I got to go find Ravelox. Okay, so Ravelox did say, things have been out of whack for some time on QA. This is going to change. Plans are in place and things are shifting around to make this happen. Please be patient as renovations ensue.
Renovations, that's right.
Yeah. Increased capabilities and dev presence when logging into the QA server. Player will be granted 1 million Kodos and 1 million gold to allow purchases from the in-game store, as well as resource vendors to assist with making testing easier. As seen this month with the Inky testings, Devs will actively participate and provide assistance where possible.
Yes. Now, when we were talking about that automaton, comments in the text here were that Algarian would be more than happy to provide you with the automaton needed if you didn't have it, if he's on. So, if you want to play with it and you see him on.
Had I known that, I would have been playing around with that automaton a while ago.
Yeah, you've probably got a couple of them.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yes, I do, but I did not know that it was all through the automaton. I'm
not reading enough.
Player vendor. You mean I'm not watching Chris's live streams enough?
Or no, that was in the forums.
Oh yeah, definitely not reading the forums enough.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. You're not reading enough.
Yeah. Patch notes. Ravalox is in the process of building a new forum structure with the feedback and bugs tree, since QA is now the player test environment and will remain open to players unless patching and maintenance will be occurring. The QA server will have its own bug and feedback forum. These areas will reset every month as well, so only current issues will be present. The QA patch notes will be published in the main QA. No post will be present there, so that will make it easy to find them. And testing directives will also be posted in this area. Players will be free to use the QA server in any way they see fit, but players that choose to hammer away at bugs, new upcoming content and features will be rewarded. Then monthly updates. Forums reset when the new release goes live. The QA forums, along with the live bug forums, will be flushed and down the toilet, and none of the bug posts will be carried over. They will be archived in a player-accessible area, as has been done in the past for reference. Database copy and paste.
Interesting.
The database from the live server will be copied over to the QA as part of the reset process when a new release goes live. And more. This is still in the works, but not yet completed, including bug rewards and bug brigade. There's a lot to sweep through, and not just in this area. While the dev team continues to work on improvements and new content, we'll also be remediating programs, systems, and communications, and I'm sure we will hit a few stumbling blocks along the way, but the entire team is dedicated to making things better in all aspects. Yay! We got stuff. Yay! Thank you, Ravalox. Thank you.
Yes. So look forward to seeing stuff updated there here in the near future. Yeah. And somebody was asking about the streamer rewards, and I understand that that's also being worked on as well. So there is some commentary. I saw someplace here earlier this morning or yesterday that mentioned that as well. So
it's something.
Something like that. Exclamation. I would
actually have to look at the server.
I love free shit to get in on the action. We're giving away 100 Kodos right here, and then Thradia might just flash her pretty smile on screen here over on Jack's stream.
Maybe.
At the end of the show. That's right.
All the way from Canada.
Up from the Great White North. That's right.
Yeah. And you can tell you're not from a state or a country where it's 100 degrees in the summer.
Yes. She pasty white as hell.
He's a white girl.
Well, they're wearing shorts.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm wearing jeans and a jacket.
The torches have gone
this is like, this is like a heat wave to them. So
if it's below 80, I'm cold.
I mean, we haven't seen the sun for 7 months.
Got to give a shout out to the marketplace, of course, because I tell you what, I just love Shroud Marketplace. Somebody bought out all my Carnival bundles last night.
That's awesome.
I couldn't believe it. It's like, he must have made a mistake. I come in to see him, and he's like, nope, I bought them all. It's like, okay, so I'm out of stock on Carnival bundles, folks.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's no fun.
As PJ says, he's here to see Thradia's smile now, so.
Oh, yeah. Econdis, I'm not going to ask her whether or not she's shaved or unshaved.
Oh, yeah, well, she's laughing. I can hear that.
And she also said, fuck you guys. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, what are we supposed to be doing right now? It's talking about a calendar, aren't we?
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting over to that wonderful Shroud of the Avatar calendar that we have, that you can find on NBNN.info and brought to us by our friends at Rebatest. Because if you're looking for free stuff as much as I like free stuff, then you need to get over to Rebatest and sign up.
Yeah, you need to do something. What am I looking for?
Calendar?
Yeah. That thing on NBNN.info where you click on the calendar button. You two can. Which question got Jack distracted? All of them. But yeah, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You can always tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch with us. At 2 o'clock this afternoon, you can always join Sean Silverfoot for the Pax Layer Town Manager Hour. It's nipple clamps.
Fish. Yeah. Oh, look who it is. There she is.
Oh, you're finally noticing that?
Well, I was looking at the calendar. Hi,
she picked these up, and I said they're nipple clamps.
Oh, yes. They're the extreme nipple clamps.
Yeah. Then Sean Silverfoot in the Pax Layer Town Manager Hour. That is at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Join Sean and ask him about Pax Layer, fish, and tell him fuck you. At 7 p.m. this evening is on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7, and that is followed at 10 p.m. with the Wekodoom with Waz's Wad.
That is a serious nipple clamp.
It is.
Distracted.
Don't know why she wants to play with my beard.
Yeah, well, it's too bad you don't have all your toys with you.
They're in my truck, which isn't here. But I do have them.
You can go buy some alcohol at the store. I know how easy that is.
No, there's some rubbing alcohol in the storage.
I bet, yeah. You're at a tattoo shop. You should have plenty of that.
Tattoo shop, yeah. And it's
mix it with some tang
flavor. Yeah.
But yes, thanks for joining us, everybody. We do appreciate it. Special guest from the Great White North there, Miss Thradia herself, visiting Jack over in Tampa. I'm jelly. I tell you what, I'm jealous.
Got stuff to do.
Yeah. But you're tuned into Lunch with Laz and Jack here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/NBNN News/Cynicist on his side. 7 Midnights, thank you for the follow. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove is located in the Quell region and next to the town of Exeter and conveniently located next to the mines that you want to be near. So go check them out today. For all sorts of crafting goods, that's where you need to go. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, including us at 12s and 6s Mondays through Fridays every day, except, whenever we don't feel like it, because, hey, Jack's like, what? Is he... Stradia tickling you behind the scenes there? That's what's going on?
She's trying to figure out what y'all are saying.
Oh, yeah. Hard to hear with those in your ears. Don't forget, Wake Up New Britannia, Wild Safari, The Outlanders, and more right here in WRFB Radio Free Britannia. ShroudMusic.com for ABC file sharing. If you need ABC files, you can get them there. If you want to share, you can upload your own at ShroudMusic.com, so don't forget to check that out. Rebatest. If you love free shit as much as I love free shit, you need to go check it out today. Use the links below. Use the links on the website. Use the links popping up in chat right now. and you too can start getting free stuff today from Amazon. Cappius's wares, he's got all the wood, all the wood you'll ever need. And if you're looking for wood, you're looking for timber, you're looking for all sorts of stuff, he's got those beetle carapaces and more on the Shroud Marketplace. You go check out his store and 170 other plus stores on Shroud Marketplace, including Synesis stuff, Lazarus Long's weddings and more, Cappius's wares, Skeggy's shop, Sater's Stinky Sewer shop, and many, many more, because Shroud Marketplace is the place to go for all your RMT stuff, because it's no longer allowed in the forums. It's out of here. So why are Kodo sales still allowed in the forums? I don't know. Isn't that the same as cash?
Pretty much, it is. But yet, you know what? Shroudmarketplace.com is the place to go buy anything and everything Shroud related from over 170 different players registered as vendors. Each one of those players responsible for, or each one of those vendors responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. So you get an actual marketplace, different prices from different players, different reputation, all kinds of great stuff. Anything and everything that is not a bannable offense can be bought or sold at Shroud Marketplace. Register an account to buy anything and then click on vendor registration if you want to start selling your stuff. And that's accounts, game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to services. Although if you buy anything from Thradia's shop right now, I don't think she'll be able to deliver it until she's back in Canada, unless she brought her laptop with her.
Well, she's sitting right there with you.
I know. Well, she would have to be here like the entire weekend or something like that. And then from there, we'll see what ends up happening.
Promises.
I know, lots and lots of things to talk about there. But anything and everything, go through each of those categories. Look at those services that are offered by different players, including mom's ore refining service, where, you know what, if you don't have a lot of time, but you have a lot of ore, you can give it to mom. She'll take that ore, get a bunch of coke. Thank you, PJ, for those bits. And then she'll have a little party, come back later and give you all those ingots. If you're looking for leveling services, Molders have those up, including Cleo Dude's most recent one. And I'd expect those to change as soon as the
look forward to leveling service changes big time coming up here.
Yeah, you can even find the Merits Fitness and Yoga emote bundles. You can find Gustball host a game from the creator of Gustball. You can even find cheese sign writing. It's so cheesy that we are also clients.
Cheesiest.
Yeah, it's so cheesy. We are clients. You can even find Weddings and More by Laz. Go to his
That's
shop.
right. Weddings and More by me, because it's not just weddings. It's a whole lot more. And as I said, somebody bought out my entire supply of stuff there yesterday. And
is that release 46 you said?
What was it again? I have to take a quick peek.
Thank you again, PJ. Yeah. But
it was the release 62 Carnival bundles. Somebody was liking the Carnival stuff and bought all of them. So I'm all out of Carnival bundles, but I've got all sorts of other rares left in the shop. So don't forget to check out Weddings and More by Laz. If you want to buy a duck, I've got several varieties available, from the wooden duck to a live duck. A virtual live bet, but you know what I mean. You name it, you can find it out at shroudmarketplace.com. Need more cowbell? We got it. Need copper? You need suet? You need granite? We got it. So check out Weddings and More and 170 plus other shops on Shroud Marketplace.
Go to my shop and buy all my stuff. Yeah. Go to Shroud Marketplace. Register an account to buy anything, you know what, and then if you have too much shit syndrome, you do need to click on vendor registration. Start listing your items. There's no telling what's going to sell. A bunch of recipes sold this weekend. Laz sold out of a bunch of bundles from release 62. I mean, anything and everything. I've sold teleport and recall scrolls at shroudmarketplace.com.
I tell you, that was the one that made the kicker for me, was the fact that we could actually sell those and people buy them. Yes, but people actually buy them because time is money, folks.
Yes.
People don't have time to go out and grind for the gold. They just rather buy it in cash and move on with their days. So don't forget to check it out. And of course, last chance, exclamation, I'd love free shit to get in on the action.
Oh, yeah. Wait. And the real question is, who won that last game of marbles?
Oh, I don't know.
See, there's that thing that's going on in the background that only a few people know about.
And we're going to thank 7 Midnights for the follow. We're going to thank PJ for the bits over on Jack's stream. Thank you guys for the support today. We do appreciate it. As we appreciate all you folks tuning in and putting up with this craziness. We'll see if we can't get these glitches out tomorrow right here on NBNN. But we're going to go ahead and close out the last giveaway, giving away 100 Kodos right here on stream. And we're going to pick a winner. Excellent. And Zell Goddess. Congratulations. You are the winner. And who is that? Azorian. Thank you for the follow. Azorian de Fresne. Did I get that right? Thank you. And congratulations once more to, again, Zelgatus and Benetrix earlier winning the giveaways. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. You have fun with Traddy. Give her a spanking for me. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. I was told to give you a spanking. Clear.
Clear.